Hello world, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. My name is Kelthos, and in the last episode we went and got I guess it was the second of the three technologies that we needed to get, and it was an X2 array from a satellite, and we got that, and then we installed all of the upgrades in the sink, and we bought some stuff from the sink that was available as like upgrades to our weapons. And then I was trying to figure out what to do next, and I was wandering around. It says, you have found a recalibration file for the sonic emitter. Take it to the jukebox in the sink to recalibrate the sonic emitter for new effects. So I'm going to go do that, and then I'm going to go to the think tank and talk to the people there, because I don't really know where to go next. And I can't find any more of these upgrades, and I can't do this one either because they're both in the place where you gotta take tests, and every time I try to do it, all it does is initiate the test and doesn't actually do it. So we're gonna... Are there enemies nearby or something? Can I... Oh, because I'm inside this building. Duh. I gotta get out of here first. But yeah, in this episode, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back to the sink, check out the jukebox thing, then we're going to go to the think tank and talk to the people and figure out what to do next. So here we go. Alright. There are enemies nearby. Of course there are.
Ready, steady, fighting.
Die. Come on, die already. Crap. I don't want you to hurt me. No. There.
And X13 and X2 are your destination, non-lobotomite. Can you hear us? You must hurry.
Okay, X13 was the other one. But I've already been to there, I think. Die. Yes, I know. No, I'm okay with you. But I just need to fucking do this shit. I know. Shit. Okay, that weapon sucks for that. Okay, I finally made it back. I just ran instead of fighting. But I need to find out where these people are so I can ask them what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Hey. What was that? Did something happen with your voice modulator? Picking your brains. Oh, okay. That is too bad or good or something. Is that a yes or a no or a yes no? Chat with Dr. O. Introduce yourself to Dr. Dahlia and say hi to Dr. Boris carefully. Okay. Can I ask you some questions? I'm pretty sure you can understand me and I want some answers. Are we going now? Because I don't think I'm going to be able to hear anything that he has to say. Are we going now? Okay. Hi.
The lobotomite animal before me. What other terrifying terrors will plague us in our quest for knowledge? Communists? Communist animals, perhaps?
The fuck are you talking about?
Attempt to propaganda me. I will shriek as a frightened babe, calling loyal cyber dogs to my aid. Do you comprehend, commie animal?
You're a weirdo. Animal? Did you just call me an animal?
Yes, animal. Hormones, pores, glands, all wrapped up in skin. Who knows what terrifying secrets lie beneath your epidermis? Scalpels shall tell us your secrets, even if we must cut deep for such knowledge. I was head of my biology class at American High, you know?
Sure. I should have done this at the beginning, but I didn't know I could. What... I want to know more about Mobius and the Forbidden Zone. Tell me about this radar fence around the crater. Why does Klein want these particular technologies? Yeah.
There is logic and purpose in it. If these technologies are needed to pierce the Forbidden Zone, so be it.
Okay.
Science is powerful.
Is it now?
And in the right hands, our hands, if we had hands, we would be nigh unstoppable.
Sorry, I was getting a drink. Can you tell me more about the Big Empty?
That castrated nickname of our facility is not its true name. The true name is Big Mountain. Where are your manners? It is our home, threatened by the horrors of Mobius.
I see.
All we wish to do is continue our research. Layer by layer, above and beneath the floor of the crater, until we have our answers.
What answers are you
But
looking
no, Mobius will not let us rest, scaring us with his scary robots with their laser tails and blowing up all the time.
for? Okay, why have you leveled this place?
It was not our first choice of testing grounds, but we no longer have the luxuries of our test cities. Then we lost the mountain. After the explosion, we couldn't find it anymore, so the crater became our testing grounds for science.
Test cities?
Yes. In the past, individuals would come to us, pay for technology, and if their town, community, or city was just right, we could use that city as a controlled experiment. Vault-Tec was much better at it, of course. We had to make do. Get permission. Sometimes.
I see.
If only we could have used commie cities. But capturing whole cities was hard, so we captured enough commies to make cities of our own. So we had a group of Chinese prisoners to experiment
That's what the
on.
Yangtze thing was.
Those were the days. But the true test was science on unsuspecting Americans. Whether it was holograms, new autodocs, toxins, vending machines, we wound them up, let them go into tiny, isolated towns. Then we observed.
I see. What was this explosion? Yeah, what was this explosion?
Boom! Yes, quite unexpected and embarrassing. All better now after the landscaping, though. Much more pleasing to our monitors. And the crater helps keep everything inside, because it is bowl-shaped.
It is indeed. I had other questions. Yeah, I want to know more about Mobius in this Forbidden
The
Zone.
malignant tumor that is Mobius plagues us all. His hunger for power, insatiable. From his lair in the Forbidden Zone, his terrifying robo-scorpion army clicks and whirs across the crater a big mountain, ever seeking, ever stinging. He must be stopped, or all of Big Mountain shall be destroyed.
Okay. You always talk so dramatically, Jesus. Never mind, we've spoken enough.
Until next time, then. Provided there is a next time. For any of us.
Okay, now I gotta go talk to Dahlia, I think her name is. She's where? Quests. Picking your brains. Introduce yourself to Dr. Dahlia. Chat with Dr. O. I already did that. Talk to Dr. Klein despite your lack of earmuffs. Okay. That's what I wanted. Okay, go back this way. I think I have to talk to Dr. O again because that quest popped up as I was talking to him.
Breaking.
Oh, you are Dr. O, okay. You're Dr. O, correct?
Oh, yes. I'm not not going to bother correcting you. At least you got the doctor part correct. I can be grateful for that, at least. Stop the presses! Just in from my eye monitors. Is that Robco Tech on your arm? It is! What's your agenda bringing that in here?
What, my Pip-Boy?
How dare you bring Robco Tech in here? What are you showing off? How great Robert House and his big company are?
Yes.
Ooh, we can make Securitrons better than any robot those geniuses at Big Mountain can make. And they'll last 1,000 years. You're lucky I don't have hands to tear that dip boy off your arm, or feet to stomp on its stupid metal guts. Ugh. Damn Robco.
I don't think I'll worry you by telling you what House and his robots have been up to since.
Worry about House? Why would I do this? Hope he died alone in a dingy room, streaming his last remaining bodily fluids into jars.
Jesus.
And him and his dirty girl bots. Don't even get me started on those filthy biological catcher's mitts.
Calm down, just wanted to ask you some questions.
Fine. Ask.
Do you have another name?
Yeah, I do. It wasn't always O. I just took that one by default because sometimes it's easier to accept the mistake as long as the purpose works. I don't want to get into it. It's a sore topic with me. Makes my gel ripple.
Your gel, hey? Are you sure I'm a good listener? I got ears for it.
Great. Psychology. Clearly the worst of the sciences, right after cholestodiuretics. Okay, so my name is an O. Never was. It was circular, a single character, digit, but not O.
Zero.
But even with enhanced sensors, no one here could get it right. Always kept seeing the letter, not the number.
If they kept confusing the letter with a number, your name is Dr. Zero.
Yes, thank you. Zero. I am Zero. How hard is that? A narrow, thin zero.
I don't know. O sounds more impressive. That's not much of an improvement.
Zero's my name. I'm proud of it, all right? It doesn't get the recognition it deserves. Truth be told, my emotional attachment to it doesn't even register compared to just having people recognize the difference. It's just that they're both sort of round and hollow, so when they monitor scan them, they assume that, oh, it's O. Vivisect me, please.
You just want to be called by the right name. If you wanted to differentiate the O and zero, why just put a slash through the zero?
What?
Zero. Draw a slash through it.
Did I shoot myself with a brainial beam or something? That's brilliant. I mean, I would have come to the same conclusion. Eventually.
Yeah, but I did first.
Oh, who am I deceiving? I never would have figured that out. I can't figure anything out. I'm useless.
That's what makes you truly a zero.
Exactly. At least the old name was indisputable. O is more like surprise. Oh, look what I stepped in.
Well, there's power in zero. It reduces anything multiplied against it to zero.
Well, of course it does. That's the most lethal of mathematics. That's pretty cool, actually. Destroyer of numbers. I already remember what I study. Why not basic arithmetic? I like your solution. With that kind of slash in the middle, I can set myself apart. If I wanted to. The make a zero and all the think tank. They won't be able to escape it. That diagonal slash right down the middle.
Indeed.
Thanks. Talking to you, it really helped unclog some frustration. Talking. What a primitive form of thought kicking.
Exactly. So, Zero, you got any amazing discoveries to share? Tell me about Mobius and these monsters.
The genius Mobius somehow cobbled together these really impressive-looking robot scorpions with spare parts. Even painted them. Tried to see what makes them tick. Can't even examine them without them detonating all over me. Left with shrapnel and burns. Every time.
How do you get burns?
Supposedly he has
Your
even
metal.
larger models, even a giant robot scorpion hidden deep within the Forbidden Zone. Yeah, right. Giant monsters, sure.
A giant robo-scorpion?
Yeah, crazy, right? Something right out of a midnight science fiction feature. Ridiculous. What are the odds?
So, can you tell me about this
Big Mountain
facility?
used to be a mountain. Then there was a slight mishap. Now it's a crater. The dome used to be buried, now it's exposed to the sky. Don't get me wrong. Makes the sky light up like a planetarium at night. All those spectra. So soothing.
Indeed. We need more of those worthless caps to test the CIU barter functions upstairs.
I'd have a few left. Let me check. Yeah, there were a few under the monitors here. Here you go. Keeps the place tidy.
Nice. Got any amazing discoveries
Hearing
for
my
me?
name said like that, it really de-reses my screens. As for discoveries, well, of course. Look at this. Just, built it. Amazing, isn't it?
What is it? Oh. What? Okay, it certainly is interesting, whatever it once was.
You know what? I'm not even gonna pretend. I broke one of the monitors, and those innards start falling out everywhere. If you could just hold on to that for me until, well, forever, that would be welcome.
Sure. I think we spoke long
Until our
enough.
next scheduled audio transmission and reception, then.
Let's do that so it's even. Let's do that so it's even. What else do we want to do? Survival increases. Yeah, we need to do that. Raise that by 10. Raise that to a solid 50. And put more into sneak. And continue. And we got one of these to do, so I'll be right back. These two seem like pretty neat things to get. This, them's good eatins. You get a 50% chance of getting thin red paste or blood sausage when you loot any living creature that you kill. And then this one is that I've come to understand Night Stalkers. Consuming Night Stalker squeezins now grants a bonus to perception, poison resistance, and stealth. Sounds awesome. So I'm going to do the them's good eatins one. And done. Alright, and now we can continue with our quest that we were doing, and we have to go introduce ourselves to Dala and talk to Dr. Klein. Okay. Can I do this? Yes, I can. Create some stim packs. Thank you much. I don't need any of that. Don't need any of that. Oh, there's nothing in there. Okay. Somebody's right next to us. Yeah, this guy. Dr.
You are an unusual specimen to so boldly walk into the mighty expanse of the think tank, fearless and proud as a teddy bear. Between the
Why do you keep
extraction
calling
of
me a
their
teddy bear?
higher reasoning abilities and urination-inducing fear, most lobotomites dare not approach us, let alone speak to us.
You don't scare me.
Yet you have no such fear. Facing me, epidermis flushed with blood, plasma running molten beneath, your face contorting with muscular expression. Will you indulge me? Say a few words. Face towards the monitors, please, so that I might record it for further examination.
Sure. The quick scribe jumped over the lazy paladin. Not right now. I have questions instead. Sure.
Yes, go on. Seeing your lips and mouth forming words, both revolting and
Are you getting turned on by this, you weirdo?
How does it feel to have the flesh roll around in your mouth like that? To control each muscle and the tongue, like having a fish or extremely dexterous slug lolling and flopping in one's mouthal cavity.
Weird. I can't help but notice your fascination with the human body.
What? Nonsense.
Coming out of her shell. Close eyelids, breathe deeply, then stretch languidly. Turn and cough roughly, then slowly scratch your nose. Run your hands along the sides of your face, then exhale rapidly. How about we do this one?
are you doing? Stop it. Why? Why are you making me partake in this filthy formography? Enough. I am already intrigued. You have sufficiently percolated me. I don't know what it is about the biology of lobotomites. It infects my thoughts. All that skin and muscle and tissue.
Why don't you just give in? There's nothing wrong with looking at the human body.
Perhaps there is value in what you say. I did so enjoy breathing once, long ago.
I could come back anytime and just breathe if you want. I'll tell the others if you don't make it worth my while. I could come back anytime.
Would you? I feel so ashamed, but yet so intrigued. You'll need to give me a rest in between visits, or else my gel might run over. If you're ready, let me radar scan you. Slowly. Ooh. Ooh. Purple, purple, ooh. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
What the fuck are you doing?
Purple. Ba-ba, bloop. Ba-ba, bloop. Ba-ba, bloop. Whew. Last little bit there. Whew.
The fuck?
Thank you, lobotomite. Please, you must come back for further study when I've had a rest. I'm a little sensitive right now.
I have a real teddy bear if you want it.
Whatever for.
Well, I thought you liked them. You keep referring to them.
No, I like teddy bears.
Are you sure your words aren't jumbled?
Teddy bears come in many sizes. Your size is what intrigues me the most.
Ah, I see.
Some say that teddy bears can't be living, breathing
I
things.
can't.
They are wrong. They are large biological forms. Breathing, heaving, snarling, coughing. Lobotomites are my teddy bears. Oh, yes.
Freaking weirdo. We've spoken enough, because I
Until
gotta
our
go.
next interaction, my intriguing little lobotomite.
Okay, well, in the next episode, we have to talk to Dr. Klein, and we'll finish talking to Dr. Dalla, too, or Dahlia, or however you pronounce her name. And then we will continue on. I want to thank you all for watching, and if you like what you see, I suggest you subscribe to my channel so you can see the new videos I post every single day. And if you really like the videos, I'd really like it if you could leave a thumbs up and a comment. That way I could have some interaction on my channel and know that people are actually watching and actually care. And if you want to know when I post my videos, exactly when I post them, the best way to do that is to turn on your notifications as well. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.